Generation or next gen car here on the Phoenix Oval. Some, not all. For many drivers, it'll be their first chance at this 1 mile with this brand new car.
It's a great point with those guys being out here. You know, some of these guys are just validating. You're right. Let's validate our simulation and everything we got going on. Make sure the grip level and the track's the same. Obviously, you see the resin down. You know, that's probably something that was a little bit different maybe at the test than it is now. All those things in a short amount of time is what these guys are trying to accomplish.
So time is the enemy here because once again this week we are divided into two groups by the metric of last week's finish, fastest lap in the race and point standings, odd even. Group A and Group B, 20 minutes each, a little longer session for these drivers. They'll get 20 minutes. And let's go trackside and check in with Regan Smith.
Well, Mike Ross Chastain is fresh off of a career best third place finish a week ago at Las Vegas. Whole different animal this week though, Ross. A 1 mile racetrack, a place that you did test at earlier this year. You've got a teammate out there in Group A right now. You'll be part of Group B. How nice is that to be able to see what he's got going on ahead of time?
Yeah, in a perfect scenario, this is nice. You can still count me down though. For my vote would be at one big practice. So we've got two groups though. We'll watch 99. Yeah, I mean we'll try to build off the momentum from last week, but I don't really know what to think about the split groups.
So Ross obviously is in Group B. That's why he's available for interviews while Group A is on the track for 20 minutes. So Danica, here's William Byron. He is the quickest so far in the few laps that we've run. You've got 20 minutes. How do you want to make the most of it?
Man, there's I'm thinking probably two changes. I mean, so you're going to go out there and you're going to give it obviously your best shot. This is where the sim program comes in really handy. I'm sure that's more handy than ever is simulation back at the race shop from all the engineers. And you hope you hit your travel and your ride heights right, but you're probably dialing that in. The aerodynamics of the car makes such a big difference. So I would imagine everybody's just making sure they hit everything right.
Yeah, when you talk about that sim program, Danica, that's that engineering, right? Everything's engineering driven with these cars, and it just keeps getting more and more and more with this new car. Validation from the test, the grip level, if it's up just at least a little bit with that resin down on the racetrack, all of a sudden now you're traveling more, like you just said, have to make those adjustments. For me, I want to go out there and I want to run as many laps as possible. Get this thing settled in, give my crew chief, the engineers, a good tire sheet so they can get the cambers and all that kind of things, you know, air pressure, the buildups, all those things need to be learned in a quick amount of time.
So Austin Cindric now fastest. Here's his teammate Joey Logano in third. And here is Home Game Bowman. He's from Tucson. This is the closest track on the schedule for Alex I Hate Nicknames Bowman.
I was thinking that was another new nickname of his.
That was two new nicknames, I think. But one thing, you heard me talk about it, the resin on the racetrack. See the run he got. Ran in 1 and 2 up in the resin, got a huge run on the 7 car right in front of him, running right down to the bottom of the track. We'll see what he does. This line right here is what I love about, he's going to give up. Going to make an adjustment, Danica.
You know, we were just driving through that dog leg on the front straightaway, and a question that I asked Tyler Reddick when I interviewed him is, are you going to go across that apron? And he's like, oh, no, I'm going to let someone else try that first. So I have a feeling I think we're going to see somebody maybe try that today. Maybe here in practice, do you think?
Yes. No, not in practice. Definitely in the race.
Regan.